What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Democratic and Republican. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Freedom. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Fought for women's rights. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Japan, Germany, and Italy. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. World War II. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. California. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Donald Trump. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. July 4th. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. 18 and older. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. The Louisiana Territory. Who was the first president? George Washington. George Washington. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Vote in a federal election. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. We the people. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Provide schooling and education. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. John Roberts. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson. Who vetoes bills? The President. The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. George Washington. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Congress. What is the capital of your state? What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Sets up the government. We elect a president for how many years? 4. 4. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Everyone must follow the law. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. World War I. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Vote. Join a political party. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. 27. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Civil War. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Guam. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Reviews laws. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The vice president. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. New York Harbor. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. Attorney General, Vice President. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. 100. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Constitution was written. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. James Madison. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Republican. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Missouri River. Who is the governor of your state now? What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Life, liberty. When was the Constitution written? 1787. 1787. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? $435. 435. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Cherokee. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. To print money. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Because of the state's population. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. The President. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Announced our independence from Great Britain. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Fought for civil rights. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. A change to the Constitution. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Speech. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Serve on a jury. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Market economy. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. The Civil War. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves. In what month do we vote for president? November. November. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Obey the laws of the United States. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Communism. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. New York. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Civil rights movement. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The President. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Checks and balances. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Advises the President. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. 9. Name your U.S. representative. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The United States. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Africans. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. The Constitution. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Slavery. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Because of high taxes. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. All people of the state. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. July 4, 1776. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. 6. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. The President. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. At age 18. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Congress. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. April 15. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. U.S. diplomat. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Because there are 50 states. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. American Indians. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Fought for women's rights. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. You can practice any religion or not practice a religion.